This teen drama is unlike any other, and we mean this in the worst way possible. Since its premiere, the show has gone through multiple genres, from mystery to supernatural to time travel, and now, superpowers? You can never guess what's next. We've often wondered how actors react to these bizarre plot lines. Lili Reinhart recently spilled the beans. Today, we'll tell you why she stopped questioning the show's craziness a long time ago. First up, Riverdale is famous for its totally out-of-this-world storyline. You may watch the show, or you may not, but you've definitely heard of it. This CW show is known for its excessiveness in everything: drama, romance, and ever-changing plots. We remember when this show started. 2017. Pretty Little Liars just ended, and fans were eagerly waiting for a new teen drama to be hooked on. It began as a regular school drama. You have jocks, outsiders, the girl next door, the new girl, the mean cheerleader squad, and a murderer on the loose. The show is an adaptation of the Archie comics, so it had its original appeal. What we expected to be a mystery show evolved into something completely unimaginable, and also intolerable. The town of Riverdale became a place where anything could happen, and we mean anything. You name the most bizarre plot imaginable, and we bet you these writers have thought of it by now, or actually showed it on screen. Gang wars, mobs, serial killers, countless fake deaths, time travel, and even an actual cult that harvested organs. Yep, we're still talking about one show, and the latest season has gone completely nuts. Alternate universe, and witchcraft, and superpowers? If you haven't watched this series since season 1, you'd probably think Riverdale was an entirely different show now, and you wouldn't be wrong. It is different. For starters, the characters aren't even teenagers anymore, so we're not sure if we can even call it a teen drama at this point. Like us, the show's actors are also probably tired of the show. Memes circulate every season where we see how done these people are, and they're not really afraid to show it either. Actor Cole Sprouse, who plays Jughead on the show, has expressed this in many interviews. Vanessa Morgan said the show's 100th episode was on steroids. We can't help but wonder why these established actors, especially names like Cole and Lily, are still in the show after so many seasons. Is it because of their contracts? Or have they decided to make peace with the fact that this show is what it is, and it's never gonna change? For actress Lili Reinhart, it's probably the latter. Coming up, Lili Reinhart defends the show's unexpected and shocking twists in every season. You may not like the show, and no one's saying you have to, but as bizarre as Riverdale is, if you do some research on Archie comics, you'll know that the series was always supposed to be this way. Many of the show's young fans aren't really exposed to these comics, which were a household staple in the 50s to the 80s, and even the 90s. These characters were adored worldwide, and every country's local newspaper had a comic strip featuring them. If you've ever come across an issue, new or old, you'd know that they also have super weird storylines, and much like Riverdale, the comics were known for this. Lili Reinhart, who plays Bethany Cooper on the show, has come to the show's defense time and time again. In a recent interview, the actress was asked how she felt about the crazy twists and turns in every season, and how she copes with them as an actor. She had the same answer. The 25-year-old actress reminded everyone that the series is based on a comic book, where anything and everything can happen. The town of Riverdale was always supposed to be like this, and if you read the comics, you might just see that. You can't criticize it for not being realistic. It's a fictional town with fictional characters and established plot lines to live up to, and Lily thinks fans tend to forget these things. She further went on to say that Riverdale's never been just a high school drama, as many fans often think it is. Naturally, they expect the same from the plot, but that's not what this show is. It's always had these ties to supernatural events and crazy situations. These twists and turns aren't unexpected if you know what the series has always been about, and we think the actors have stopped being shocked at this point. Up next, the actress reveals that she and her co-stars stopped questioning the show after its 3rd season. Despite its crazy, hostile reception, people still watch Riverdale. It's one of CW's top-running shows and has been going strong since its inception. After reasoning with the show's crazy plots, Lily revealed that she and her castmates stopped asking questions about the storylines post-season 3. For some context, we think season 3 is where the show actually took its weird turn and started becoming way more than just a mystery drama. She admits that the cast was all confused at one point, and we completely get why. Anyone would be. In the show, it's almost like you're playing a whole new character every season, but soon enough, they all realized where the show was at and where it was headed. Lili said, "I stopped asking questions after that." The Look Both Ways actress says that if you want to enjoy the show, you've got to take it for what it is. Stop trying to make the storylines make sense, because that's just not going to happen. And when you do stop, you can actually enjoy the craziness, which according to Lili is the whole point of the show. We don't know about you, but we totally agree with her here. We may not be the biggest fans of Riverdale, by far, but watching it as comedic relief is the best. Really, you should try it. Finally, Lili shares her thoughts on the final season and what crazy plot it'll take. This insane roller coaster of a show will come to its conclusion with its 7th season. Phew, what a wild ride. Season 6's finale threw fans back to the 50s, making its conclusion very original to the comics. Wow, now it's a period drama too. This time travel will basically serve as a reset for everything. The relationships, characters, a fresh page. Whether the actors like the show or not, we're sure it'll be a bittersweet goodbye for them. 7 seasons is a long time. Lili weighed in on what she expects from the final season, shedding some light on the show's relationships. The actress says that she's very happy to have seen her character Bettany with both Archie and Jughead. She says it's a great way for the show to stay true to its fans, especially comic lovers. She doesn't know what season 7 has in store for them, but she says she has a soft spot for both Barchi and Bughead. Like every season, we can only expect the series' final season to be just as crazy, if not more. The 25-year-old shares the same sentiments, saying she doesn't know how it's gonna end. Neither do we, Lili. Neither do we. You know, for most shows, you can throw in many theories and have some idea of what might happen. But this is Riverdale, the town with pep. You never know what'll come next. And for Lili, and perhaps the rest of the cast, that's the charm of this show right there. And now, it's time for some other news. First up, Riverdale Season 6 lands the show in Netflix's top 10 list. Love it or hate it, you can't stop watching it, and your Netflix watch history shows that. Riverdale's 6th season has finally been added to the streaming service, and fans have already started binging. The show has leapt onto the Netflix top 10 TV shows list in just a couple of days. The CW show has surpassed new original shows like Keep Breathing, Uncoupled, and Alone to take the 5th spot on the trending list. Next, Pretty Little Liars Original Sin is revealed to share the same universe as Riverdale. This show may be ending, but it seems like its universe is here to stay. Pretty Little Liars spin-off show suggested that the series has some relation to Riverdale's dark and twisted town. In the new series, a dialogue reveals that some patients from a sanitarium were sent to the Sisters of Quiet Mercy in, drumroll please, Riverdale. This is the same insane place Polly Cooper was sent to in season 1. Wow. Seeing how Roberto Aguirre Sacasa works on both Original Sin and Riverdale. The executive producer was asked whether the two shows share the same universe, to which he replied yes, although they weren't like planning on it or anything. He just said they just kind of wrote that line in. Finally, Lili Reinhart appeared on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon. Lili's got a new movie coming, and promotions are well underway. The actress appeared on The Tonight Show this week and spoke about her film, Look Both Ways. The 25-year-old is also an executive producer on the movie, and she said she really loved that because she enjoys being in control. We can't wait to see her in action as Natalie. That's a wrap on this video. Do you think Lili is right in defending Riverdale's plots? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.